to work. Hey, good morning, everyone. All right, we got a big week here. I got 30 minutes, not even. I'm going to quickly go through bigger markets, but the overarching message here is to not be greedy, and candidly, I would not open any new position until at least Thursday, because there's going to be significant volatility in the next 24 to 48 hours. And you're likely going to see wicks, especially in crypto, wipe out folks on both sides of the trade, especially if you're using leverage. So would steer away from that as much as possible, because there's no reason to try to catch a move with the known volatility that's coming. So yeah, so we're going through this. We're looking for a pullback here on the S&P 500 to the 56, 55. So that's pretty easy. NASDAQ further, 19. Let's go here, 19.5 to 19.2. That's a target for NASDAQ here. Thanks for the follow. DXY still waiting for this pullback. It looks like it's going to happen at some point. So that's there. Oil, don't care right now. VIX, probably looking bullish. Yeah, VIX is ready to go. That'll be short term though. US 30, don't care about that right now. Crypto total, meh. Bitcoin, look at that. So if Bitcoin can reclaim like 69 today, I would be, because everyone is waiting for a dip. Right, everyone's waiting for a big move down. Just the noise of the election probably will happen, but I guess again, for those of you just joined and didn't see the beginning of this, there's no reason to get aggressive here heading into tomorrow. There's not. Just sit and watch, because not being in a trade is considered a position. Right, you do not always need to be in a trade. Gold's a little interesting. Gold may take a break here, but I'll let that kind of pan out itself. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for the likes. Appreciate it. Thanks for the follows. Silver's retesting this 32.5 zone, and honestly, I think it's a great opportunity if you're looking to buy silver for the long term and hold. ETH is sad. We'll look at ETH real quick. Here's ETH. So ETH's weak. I honestly wouldn't care about ETH until it gets back above here, 2650. Like, I just don't care about it. Or the other scenario is you get a nasty quick pullback into, like, you know, down here, like really quick. I just don't see that happening. But right now, it's just going to be chop, and it's going to be very hard to catch anything. So for me, it's a wait until ETH's above here, because if you think ETH's going to 4,000, 5,000 plus, does it matter if you get in at 2,400 versus 2,600? The answer is no. So you want to wait for it to reclaim the key level, because there's no reason why. And this is continuation at this point. Like, it's looking meh. If Kamala wins, you think we go to bear market? No. Because crypto, the current administration, what's crypto done for the last 4 years? Do you do futures? Yeah, I'll do anything. I'll chart anything. The best part about reading charts too is, like, regardless of macro events, you just trade what you see. Like, anyone can speculate on anything, and like, oh, this is gonna happen when this happens, or that or that. Okay, cool. But like, I'll just trade what I see. Just the charts, the data tells you what's going on. Arrow is, we've talked about Arrow a bunch of times here. If you're already long, great. Arrow's going to be fine this bull run. It's in this weird head and shoulders pattern here, which to me usually I think the opposite's going to happen of what everyone thinks is going to happen. But I also be prepared if it comes down. So I think either Arrow, if you're not in, this is a good time to start scaling in. Not financial advice. But we'll be looking to add if there's a very quick pullback, which the volatility tomorrow is definitely going to give some of that in both directions. I would have orders set from 9.5 down to 85, although I don't think it pulls back. So for right now, Arrow's just chilling, but it's a great project regardless. Bought back into Doge yesterday. 8%. Nice, nicey. Soul. All right, so Soul is back in this range, which has been the range for, you know, the entire since April. But we're trying to guess here. Is it going to go to 150 first, or is it going to 200 first? I believe now we're looking at Soul yesterday. If anything, like if we do get that quick move down with the election, I would have bids set for Soul from like 150 down to 140, 150, a little lower, 145. Like Soul's going to be fine. We just don't want Soul trading below 140 bucks because that's bear market territory. So right now, and I started this stream, if everyone missed it, there is no reason to get aggressive right now heading into tomorrow. This doesn't make sense. There's no, the only thing you could do is to set spot bids, meaning not leverage, and hope, you know, you get a wick like this. Let's see these wicks, like a small quick cascade down, you fill some bids and then it moves up. But I wouldn't try to predict what the next 24, 40 hours is going to bring. It's going to be noise. And if you have leverage, you're likely going to get stopped out in either direction, especially new trades. If you're already in a trade, cool. If you're in a trade from down here, fine. If you're in a trade from up here, fine. But don't try to overthink this right now, because waiting for the noise to settle and then resume up only is what we're here for. So LCX aren't LCX in a while. All right, so LCX, I mean, LCX needs to get back above 12 cents. It's at a level right now that I would say, yeah, you could pay attention to it. Maybe it's a good time to start adding, but LCX with this nasty fall here, before it goes back up, I could see it doing this. Like that. Like make a move down here and take out all these lows. Because everyone who got in December last year is sitting pretty. Like they've been at least for this entire time, and they've now fully round tripped almost. So if I was a market maker, I'd want to push this down a little further, take out all of these, and make everyone think it's over, and then send. So I would be bidding. I'd bid LCX 5 cents down to 4 cents now. 6 to 5 cents. Ondo. Ew, yo. You know, Ondo's not good. Ondo lost this range here. Yeah, like, wow. I'd be very interested in Ondo back above 75 cents up here because it clearly cannot hold that level. This kind of looks like ETH. Call me crazy, but I think Ondo could do this. Like, now I'm looking at it, right? My squiggle here. I don't know why I just drew 4 hours like this, and then that. Ondo could do that. Now, this one's going to be tough. We'll watch this one this week, but this is some pretty... I don't like that it lost the 65 level. Maybe it quickly comes down here to the 50s and then bounces and finds strength. It really depends what Bitcoin's doing, honestly. So I'd be cautious on Ondo right now. Definitely don't try to catch anything here unless you're bidding down here, like in this area. The 50 cents or the 60 cents are just going to get chopped up. If this finds strength and demand the next couple days and gets back into this range, then we'll talk about adding. But right now, sus. Doug, you can't. Super clueless analyst, definitely loser trader. Yeah, spot on, man. You got it. Go start a stream and I'll join yours and you can teach me. AX, what is this? What's AXLR? So, like the strength here, theory or retesting, this is a good spot. That's what I want to see. Because all of this was retested in theory. This has strength. I think this is fine. Don't want to see this trading below 55 cents. Right. AXL's fine. Palantir. Some stocks here. Palantir pre-market's down here. Palantir is a I don't care about it because everyone's trying to short it, everyone's trying to long it. Same thing with Nvidia and Tesla. They're just overcrowded trades on both sides, and there's better options in my opinion. If you're looking to buy Palantir, I'd wait for a pullback down to 38, 34 into here. AR. Boom. Okay. Lily. Bitcoin near term is going to be fine. Bitcoin is going to be noisy the next 24 to 48 hours. I believe it's going to hit 70. Oh, wow. It's going to hit 75, 80K before the end of the year. And I think we're going to top this bull run next quarter or Q1, Q2, 100, 125K. Anything above would embrace it with open arms. Yeah, so this was Eli Lilly. We're looking at this the other day. This was did exactly what we thought. Now it did find demand and it is kind of in this area. I would say for Eli Lilly though, if it's going to find a reversal and go back up, it's going to take weeks. And this is not just going to just shoot back up. I think it's going to take a little bit of time here to figure out what it wants to do. But if this loses 800, this could be significant downside. Yeah. When do you expect to exit the stock market? Do you expect to crash at some point? I just trade what I see. I mean, I think at some point there needs to be some rationalization, alignment of a lot of these companies that are definitely overinflated because of, from an enterprise point of view, I just don't think the demand is there for some of these SaaS type companies. Like I don't see that, especially with the emergence of AI. And I don't think the consumer consumers being much more cost conscious. It's like the world of consumerism and everything that is, the majority of our GDP, people are just spending less. They're like, I don't need that. I already have this. Why do I need that? So I think an alignment of the stock market may come next year. What that looks like, I don't know. The only thing I can say, we were watching this here. Oh, where'd it go? Let me pull this, just chart's actually not going to look good here on this view. Let's see. So this is my, yeah, it's just, I don't have I need a bigger screen here. Oh, it's already kind of happening. In the past, when when we started cutting rates, there was like a 3 to 6 month window for where you had to get out of the stock market before there was a correction. And so we say we started cutting rates. I'd be cautious, but right now I don't see any reason to be bearish. I mean, we're in an uptrend. I mean, that's the reality. So right now, looking for S&P 500 pull back to 5,600, 55. If that falls below 54s, 53s down here, then we'll talk about being bearish. But right now, there's no reason to do that. I think that way. The bleed isn't over. Yeah, definitely pullback. Still expecting pullbacks. Yep. Thanks for calling out Cold-Blooded Shiller on X. Yo, Cold-Blooded Shiller is the only person on Twitter. If you want macro type guidance, follow him. He also streams for free. I think once a week he does it, or twice a week. But His style, actually a lot of my style is from his, but he's been around for, he's trading for 15 years, but he's been in crypto since the beginning. He knows his stuff. Costco, you wanted to short Costco a while back. Ooh, all right. So Costco is in a very interesting spot right now. Costco tapped into the lows from October here. I still think we get a move down like this into the mid 850s or 800s. And then everyone's going to start piling on shorts. And then it's going to come back up and reclaim here and then continuation up. So I'd be cautious. I would not short Costco. I would be looking to enter if it falls back here, or at some point it reclaims and breaks out this downtrend. But right now it's in an area of, not going to try to guess where it's going to go next. Got to wait for the next move. BTC, what's the target near term? Near term 75K, 80 before the end of the year. What meme coins for the election? No meme coins for the election. Except 99 cents. Mike has a good recommendation here. Mike's recommending 99 cents because the price is on the can. Say that meme. Like, it's a fact. In a world of misinformation, you can't dispute this. It's a physical fact. The price is on the can. Yeah, right. X, thanks for the follows. Appreciate the likes. XOM. Yo, this is the nastiest candle. This is a daily candle since last year. As long as Exxon holds this in this orange range between 120 and 113, it's fine. But with this type of selling, I would expect this to fall below here and would consider a short if that does that. But right now, if the longer it can stay in this area and find demand and consolidate after the sell-off, great. It needs to get back above 120. So we bullish again up here, bearish if it's down here, sideways for now. Sideways is good. NVIDIA. NVIDIA, same kind of thing. Look at this orange area here. NVIDIA's up pre-market's kind of nice. If NVIDIA can get back above 140 and stay up here, continuation up, but I don't know, with this shape, I'm leaning more towards this. Depends on what you're looking for in NVIDIA. Short-term trade, long-term. NVIDIA is going to be fine long-term, but I think it needs to cool off and take a break down here. If it pulls back into the low to 1 teens, 15 area, I think it's a good opportunity to buy. But I would be cautious if it loses 125. What are your favorite altcoins for this cycle? I don't have any favorite altcoins. I would say, I like Sol, Bitcoin. Have exposure to the Sol ecosystem. Jupiter, Arrow's good. 99 cents. And there was a couple others here. Oh, Sui. Sui's gonna be fine too. Sui and FTM, but Sui is like, oh yeah, this thing's Sui right now. This can hold 180. This thing will be $3-4 this bull run, if not much more. Really try to gauge the size of this run here based on liquidity and what the overall market could be, because I don't know if alts are going to explode like they did as much in 2020 and 2021, just because there's too many options. But Sui is definitely one to pay attention to. Does AMD have further downside? I want to say yes without even looking. Yes. losing this 148 is not good. I wouldn't short here. I would wait to see if it stays down here, then pushes back up, and then loses that level. Like, that's how I approach these, right? Like here, you get a trigger. Because catching a falling knife like this, not worth it. But yeah, I unless this can get back above 159, I would consider this bearish for the moment. What's up, Emo? Good morning. Intel, Sean. Look at that. All right, so Intel overall, from the sell-off back here, is have to have a bearish mindset. Like that's that. So we're looking for a reversal. This is what I wanted to see, right? We did get a push up here. I like this channel down. I like the strength. If this can reclaim this 22, 23 level, that's where I'd be looking for an entry. I don't know. With AMD looking sus and I know Intel just got removed from the Dow, which is probably more of a reason to buy than anything because everyone thinks the opposite. I just think there are better markets to trade. If this does find an impulse up, it'll just fill this gap, 25 to 28, and then it'll come back. But yeah, surprisingly, the chart looks strong for having sold off this bad back in August. Right, I can say there's a bottom here, pushed up, flipped this 21 level, has been consolidating down this channel, called a wedge, and now it's broken out, but it needs to get back above 23 here. If it can prove it can stay above 23, then I would be looking for a long to 27, 28. Palantir's, watch, wait till it'll look to buy if it pulls back in the 30s, high 30s, but right now, yeah, was it AXL Crypto? Sonoran? I think we looked at before. This one? Oh wow, look at that. Oh yeah, this was the one that we missed, this trade that we missed over here because we were calling this out back then. I'm gonna hide this now. So this is irrelevant now. So yeah, this is I like this. We just look at this chart too. We just look at this too, right? Yeah, I like this right now. This is good as long as it stays above 60 cents. But this is still going to take a couple days. Like it's not just going to rocket right back up. If you get a push up here, a pullback, I'd add more here. Still some selling. You still could do something like this. But as long as it stays above 55 or high 50s, this is good. I like this chart. Tectum? What's that? Like crypto? This thing? Thanks for the likes, thanks for the follows. This is interesting. So this, whenever this downtrend is broken here, this downtrend from October, I would become bullish, and especially if it gets back over 10 bucks, like up here. But I could see this coming back down here and then doing that, or it finds that. Actually, you know what? I think this actually is probably going to be better here. Let me zoom in. There's a slow grind down right now, and I don't like RSI when it's like this. I'm gonna, if I had to gauge, pulls back into the 7s, it finds demand here, then breaks this downtrend, and then that'll be up. That'll be a time for me. I'd say be interested is here, either at 8 bucks after I move down into 7, or if it finds demand here and flips 10 bucks, that's what I'd be interested in it. But right now, you have to assume it's going to continue to go down because it can't break this downtrend. QQQ, same as, oh, actually, hold on, I take one break real quick. We have to do our giveaway of the Ledger Nano X. We were doing the giveaway yesterday. I have to pick a winner right now. So anyone who joined the 99 cents community just had to like the reaction on the post here. So we're going to pull this up on top here. I have to record this just so I have this. Take 2 seconds. There we go. All right, here's our live picker. You have 19 names in this tool. When I go down here, I'm going to pick the winner random name. And it is Stephen James. Stephen James, we'll find you. Congratulations, you have won a Ledger Nano X. So yeah, good stuff. All right, back to the broadcast here. All right, Cisco, blah blah, Citigroup. We saw Citi yesterday. Citi. Oh, Citi's at a very interesting spot. Now I remember Citi. Where the hell is this stupid thing here? Here we go. Yeah. That's right. Citi, $61 is such a key level. If it loses 61, I think we come down to the 50s. And then resume up. If it can stay above 61, fine, but I'm leaning more to the downside here. And I'm pretty sure Citi has a pretty large exposure to commercial real estate. I think that's going to be a hidden factor in the coming quarters. It's going to poke its ugly head out on defaults. But as of right now, it's a... I see this. If it can hold 63, maybe it can find strength to go up, but I don't know. Tesla... I don't know. Tesla stays above 232, it's bullish, but chart is too annoying to trade. Like, just I don't. Like, there's just so many other easier charts, better looking charts than Tesla. Yeah. So I don't have a call on Tesla. I think you could pull back into the 230s here. I think it's gonna fall below 210 and die at some point. Not die, but it needs a break because of the competition that's starting to come up. But who knows? I have no way to gauge this. I don't care about Tesla. Sorry, it's a horrible answer to your question, but this price action is just gross. It just seems very manipulated to me. MES. Mitsubishi. What exchange is this traded on? MES, like Mitsubishi coder there? Is this change on a Japanese exchange? I'm thinking, right? This is... Where's MES? I don't know where it is. Because Mitsubishi has many components, I believe, like holding companies, right? I don't know what chart. If this is the chart, Mitsubishi Estate Co? No, I can't say that's it. I don't know what chart that is. Axon? Oh my gosh, this thing's a monster. Yeah, if you're long this thing, congratulations. Like, don't try to short this. Don't try to buy this now. If you have it, great. Take profits on the way up. I don't know. Yeah, this is super strong. Maybe you got a pullback here into like 300s and then continuation up, but you can't gauge this right now. It's too strong. UIS. Unisys. Ooh. Okay. All right. We drew this. I like this strength a lot. A lot. Yeah, this is one. So this level, $7 here. Make it easy. Yeah, $7. All right. So $7, and we'll do blue. We'll do blue. $7 in the past, right? 2016 support. We'll do bricks. We're gonna do throw some bricks here. Boom, support. Again, retest 2008-17 support. 2020, 19 support, and then in 2023, nope, lost it. Right, this was a big. That's a key level that now needs to be reclaimed. Right, so it's come down here, it's consolidated. It took out all-time lows down here from 2009, which is great. Has been grinding back up. If this, when this thing flips $7, like this is definitely a long. Now this is a monthly chart. Right, this could take 6 months to do this. If you see a push up here into the $10 range, and we get a pullback, that to me is the time to buy. You could start a position now, but it may just, you may be holding it for a while. But once this flips 8, like I'd be shooting 20s. But even up here though too, it could give a pullback. It's got a nasty downtrend here, but this is definitely a time to start paying attention. Yeah, so we'll add this to a list. I like this one. Good call out here. Oh, it's already on the list. Okay. Mara. I'm not trading anything today. I would not recommend trading anything in the next 48 hours because of the election. Just let that pan out, and then, you know, this thing's going down. I think Mara. If Mara can't get back above 16, I think this is going down. I was looking for it before. Like over here, got this wrong. Like this came back up. If this starts hovering below 16, if this stays below 16 for a week, 2 weeks, I would be looking for shorts. But if Bitcoin takes off, this thing could change as well. So I don't know. I just don't like this sell-off, and I don't like this market structure over here. Can I make a ban today if I start off with $100? Maybe. I don't have a good way for you to do that. Super high risk environment right now with the election. ASML. Yeah, this thing's going down still. $600. I'd be targeting 600, if not 500. Like, have to consider this is a nasty sell-off. This is cascading pretty quickly. Pre-market is up, but I think anytime you get any retest up, it's a bearish retest, and we'll have continuation going down. Yeah. Can you guys not see the ticker on the top right here? You see it. It's on the top right of the chart here. Yeah, up here in the top right is where the symbol is. All right, a couple more here. Superverse. We liked Super the other day. Yeah, so Super's. This was an idea of a position here. I'm going to move this over because I don't want to say this is a position. Super has been surprisingly strong. I like that it wicked down here into the ones. Still looks like it has more downside. So from an overall market standpoint, I think this is going to be fine, this bull run, just because of what it looks like today. But I think we get gotta watch this one closely. If this can hold 112 or $1.12 and like start forming like a bottom here, like this, we're good. If it can't, and the fact that this did tap into 102 here, I wouldn't be surprised if you see a retest of 80 cents and 90 cents. So TBD on this, but the chart looks, from an overall chart, this looks good. Like I like these moves, but something like this wouldn't be out of the picture because we're looking for it earlier, right? So hold $1.10 for a couple weeks, resume up. If not, I'd be targeting 90 cents. CLSK. All right, CLSK is easy. CLSK, We're looking for a pullback into the 9s. Find demand, push back up into the 10s, retest, long here. But right now, it still needs some time. I think we probably got, let's say, a week or two before you figure out when this thing reverses. But the chart's fine, as long as it... Don't want to ever be trading below 850 ever again. Hold the 9s, push into 10, we're talking. Sig? Signet Jewelers, is that it on? Or Crypto Sig? Jewelers? Sig, I don't know. MAGA, what's MAGA? Is that MAGA? I'm not looking at a meme coin on here. If it's not on TradingView, there's no benefit of me looking at it. You know, it's not here. MSTR. MicroStrategy is also one of those that in the bucket of there's so much, you know, there's so many variables here that hard to evaluate, hard to gauge what it's going to do. If this pulls back into the low 200s, high 190s, I think that's a buy. If this can find demand right here, then, you know, continuation up. But this is hard. This is I don't have a good gauge on this. Ideally, you're already long from down here. That's the scenario. Don't try to short this thing either. Amazon, thanks for the follows. I gotta jump here in a minute. I'm gonna go to the morning show and I got a lot of things going on today. Yeah, Amazon's good. This is how we were playing it. Boring zone was the boring zone. Popped out of it above 189. As long as it stays up here, all-time highs before the end of the year. Like, let this consolidate a little bit. Prove that price is accepted above 190 bucks or 189. But if it falls back down into here, I would be very cautious. So right now we're good. Bullish on Amazon. Coin. Put this setup here. Just don't like this sell-off on coin was so like this was not good. All right, this was really, people were clearly trying to get out. If crypto takes off and does what it's going to do, it's going to be fine. But I would say I'd be looking for one more push down into the 170s here. Like, this is my area of interest, would be here. This was initially, because it did fill this gap, but this sell-off was too strong for me to think that this is going to immediately pop back up. I'd be buying between 175 and 170 would be would be an area of interest for me. SolSex? What's SolSex? What's this? What is this thing? This thing's... yeah, this, I mean, this thing looks bullish. But it looks like super low liquidity. What is this thing? This is so manipulated. If this can stay above 017, fine. Really needs to get above here. This chart just looks really manipulated. If it gets up here and stays up here like this, send. But needs to flip this level. It's right there right now. And every time it's been rejected. Every time. There's a 3-day chart. Like every time. Bust out hammers all over here. Just rejected. Rejected. Right? Buying at resistance is not recommended. Starting position maybe, and then adding more once it flips it. But as of right now, you have to assume that this is going to get rejected again. Like just because of, you know, that's all it's done. So Sig Jewelers. QQQ, I'll just do with NASDAQ. I don't know the equivalent of what QQQ gets to. All right, sorry, that's, no, yeah, QQQ is a equivalent of NASDAQ, right? Looking for, where's the right chart? Is this one? Okay, here it is. NAS down 19.5, 19.2, this area. Would be looking to long down here. Nasty sell off, I think one more pullback into here. So I don't know what the equivalent of QQQ is. That's like a, what's this? 5% drop from where it is today, 3 to 5%. So I don't know what the QQQ equivalent is that. Equivalent of that is. Jeweler, where's the jeweler one? I saw the jeweler one. Can you confirm that? Sorry, Sig Jewelers. So one thing with jewelers is that I read somewhere, I forget, it was a Wall Street Journal, that the market's called, your luxury market, it's now much more compressed and there's less people buying luxury things because, again, back to my comment earlier on just consumerism, and it's like, do I really need that? And that applies to jewelry as well. Also, I don't know what types of, what their, you know, their world looks like, but less people are getting engaged, less people are buying diamonds. So how that factors in here too, I don't know. But with that said, all that set aside, that just common sense here. This is okay as long as it stays above 82 bucks. If this falls like this here, immediate short. I would short that down to 40 bucks. But if it stays up here, you can hold this. Should find a way back up, but this already looks kind of overextended here. So 82.50, that's your number. Above 82.50, be bullish. But if it falls below, I'd get out. I'd be cautious. We did Soul Sex. We did say looks great. Like, say it's gonna be fine this bull run. Where's the other chart I had that was cleaner? Where'd it go? That's it? Where the hell is it? Yo. Oh, I was thinking of Sui. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Sui. Sui, I like Sui better than Say. Say, we needs... I think Say does this. Say, pull back into your mid-30s. Because we never actually retested this breakout. So see this rocket up here? This was never retested. I think this comes down here. I'd be interested in, say, 28 to 32. Yeah. $28 to $32 unless this breaks this downtrend, but I have to assume it's going to keep coming down. Yeah. Car. When you say it's the wrong chart, when you say Soul Sex, what's the right chart? I don't know where am I looking at the right chart? What else is there? I see two here. It's the only one that shows up. That's all I got. Ticker car. What's up, Hollywood? How we doing? Did you ask me about this like here? 7th is a month ago? Well, yeah, this was... Alright, well, it did this. It did this squiggle, and then it did that squiggle. Right. It held this meme line here. So now we are here. Nice move up. Hitting resistance up here. A lot of resistance. In my opinion, dips are for buying on this guy. Like that would be super bullish. Does that? If this pulls back into your twos, high twos. But if we get alt season, this thing could just continue up. If you caught the move already, great. I would not add here until I'd wait. This looks good. This looks good. Someone is just trying to get more eyes on coin. It has to be a scam. Yeah, Microsoft was bearish on Microsoft. I will say, Copilot has grown on me the last week. We are in the cautious zone, cautious level, get out. I should probably put this on, I'll say get out. It needs to get back above 420. If it doesn't get back above 420, I think, and loses 400, the high 300s are not out of the equation. It's just in a caution spot here. Definitely would not long. Would not short either, because it's going to be some chop. But it's going to be some time before it figures out what it does next. Are you in Canada? I'm not in Canada. Okay, hello. This thing's a monster. This is like low liquidity. I don't... Did we look at this back here? I wouldn't. It is hard. This pulls back into here. Maybe long in like the teens, but I don't have a gauge on this. It's already made its move. This was the way to catch it down here. If you caught it down here, I would take profits. Ideally this doesn't trade below, you know, 1833 for long. If there's a pullback, we want to quickly get back above like that. But as of right now, hold. Would not do anything else otherwise. I'm in USA. Can't complain, Hollywood. You've been in since 1.5 million. Well done. Well done. Definitely gonna plan to start taking profits, obviously, at some point. Alright, this we're looking for a pan. Yeah, we were looking this other day. Still want one more, we get one more move. Still downtrend here. If we get one more move into the... I'll put a thing here. Give me 350. 355, 345. This. Give me that. I would, not financial advice, I would bid between, yeah, 345 and 355. Like, look to, and then shoot for all-time highs and above. Unless this finds strength, like, beforehand, and pushes up into 370, and then we could look for... we could look for a possible entry, but right now I would want down first. Like this, if this plays out, this chart looks really good. CEG. What's Constellation? Oh, wow. This fell off. See, this is where retail patterns are just so misleading. It's like, oh, this looks like it's a, what do you call it? I don't know. Sending wedge or a pennant, bull flag, whatever you want. This thing just pulled back. Why? Because of earnings. What happened here? Set to report quarterly earnings. Yeah. If this pulls into here, the 220s, you get a reversal. We could look to buy here, but right now it's already made its move. This thing's down. That's why I can't trade stocks. Stocks have too many variables. Stay above 200. Really stay above 215. Area of interest 215 to 225. But right now, I have to assume it's gonna be more downside, and it's gonna take a while for it to turn back up. BTC just reclaimed key level. BTC is just chilling. Again, remember, we have election tomorrow, so this is a time to watch. Like, you don't need FOMO. Like, if it was me and like I'm actively bidding here, I want a pullback across the board. Like, pullbacks are great because like you're refueling before going up. Right now we're getting rejected since, you know, the last 24 hours. This level 69,420. We've been getting it rejected. I can't believe that hit this yesterday, by the way. It's almost like spot on. 69,420. Crypto's just crypto. If Bitcoin can push up into the 70s up here and then come back and retest this 69,420 is a key level now. Let's remember that. 69,420. Cannot go wrong with that. But I think we get a quick move down here into the 66s, high, low 67s. But yeah, no matter what, up only after. SPY, we want SPY at. I'm gonna jump here. I'm gonna go to the morning show, Rise Up morning show. For those folks, go check that out. Anyone new to crypto, please go there. Want to learn about how to look at projects, do research. It's a great place to be. Yeah, we want. Here's the election line. Want to pull back into the election this week. 55, 56 to 55, 5, and then look to long. So looking for a pullback. ISRG. Thing's a beast. Bullish. Yeah. I don't know. If you're in this, congratulations. I can't. Pullbacks maybe to the mid 400s to buy, but like right now, this could keep going up. Don't short it. If this stays here, this does this. Up. That's what you'd want for continuation. Do I like Link? I like Link in general. Link the chart, not so much. No. Link looks like Ethereum and a lot of these older alts. And with Ondo looking like garbage right now, like this is, I would care about Link once Link's back above 13 bucks. Like this is, you want to see strength because you just keep getting rejected. Outside of that, like I don't think it's gonna be fine this bull run. Maybe this pulls back into the 9s here. Even further, it just, I don't know. It's tough. It just looks sad at the moment. I want to see strength. I want to see strength, and I want to see it get back above 13 bucks. Appreciate the follow. Crypto Smoke alts are trash. Where's the morning show on TikTok? Yeah, the morning show's on TikTok. It's Rise Up morning show. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna go there in just a moment. They do every morning from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 8 a.m. Eastern, and they stream for about 2 hours. But super knowledgeable, more on the fundamentals. So I kind of do technicals here in the morning, and I jump over there. Dougal? It's gotta be crypto, right? Oh yeah, this thing's... You got... Dougal's sad. I see some strength here. Dougal's got to get above 0003. But this is very manipulated. This could take forever. Yeah. Wolf. What's this? This looks like a crypto chart, but it's not. So with this, I love the strength from the lows here. Yep. I think pullbacks are for buying. This pulls back into the 4s here, the 5s. Like, I think that'd be great. But this has strength. I mean, you could see something like this move up. So if it was me, if you weren't already long, not financial advice, I would start a position, like 30% of whatever you're going to add, and then have bids set down from like $5.50 down to $4. Hopefully get some fills and wait to see how this plays out. But this may take a couple weeks still. So I think it has, looks like probably, there's a bearish divergence here, right? I'm not saying it's going to play out, but your strength is going down while your price was going up. I think this pulls back into the 5s and the 4s. Maybe not even this far. Maybe just like this, right? Maybe just like this. Like that'd be super nice. That's too far. Not to 3. I think it stays about $4. I think something like that. Yeah, this is a nice chart. Wolf's nice. Google, RKLV. Rocket Lab, I bought it when you called it at 875. How far do you think it could go? Oh, baby. So this thing is, I don't know. I would say I would take profits, if not already, take some profits. Then I would say here, 13.5, take profits. 16, take profits. And then in the crypto world, we'll say leave a moon bag, like hold it and see where it goes. But I would do some research and maybe just use ChatGPT because I'm curious of the fundamentals, like their projected revenue, like what, look at their earnings, how are they competing against, SpaceX, I think, what their market look like, and if they have some projections there, that's how I would gauge where this thing goes. But right now, this thing is super bullish. Like, love this chart. Love this chart. Steven, thank you for the heart. BTC Miner, that's a pullback. I don't know. What's that crypto? D-Moon? This D-Moon on BNB? I don't know, D-Moon in a long time here. I mean, so anyone reference anything BNB. If this is it, I mean, it looks all right. I think this still could do some noise like this, but yeah, it looks all right. I don't know. Donald Trump coins? Yeah, don't buy Donald Trump coins. They're all just pending rugs. Appreciate the follow. Degen? Oh, we were looking at the other day. So this pushed up, so we were looking for this here. This pushed up above almost 10 cents, but it fell back down. I like the strength off this lows. This is good. Best case scenario, it does this, right? If this gets back above 9 cents and 10 cents here, I think this then that sends. Then we're talking all-time highs. Well, sorry, not all-time highs, but at least 1 cent, a penny, 2 cents. Worst case scenario, if alts get crushed, this. But I like this reaction. You want to stay above 007 here, 0077. It looks okay right now, but wouldn't be surprised if it pulls back, just because usually before crypto turns everything on, you're going to see a lot of shakeout prior. Just don't be aggressive the next couple days. That's the best advice I give everyone. Be patient, wait for the election volatility to pass, and then start looking at positions. BOME, B-O-M-E. This is Book of Memes, right? I mean, it's at a spot where you'd be interested in it, but you need to see some strength here on this guy. I think it goes down a little more. I think it's like this, kind of slowly, just like this turn like this. If not, it's going to take out these lows where it will push down really quick into this 5s, 6s and then come back up. But this is a pretty nasty sell-off here. If you're not long on this and you want to get long, I would wait until it's back above here. Like, for me, I would be interested here. Over here. I could care less what it does down here. I don't care. Because if it recovers and goes back, you catching it at 006 or 005 is no different than catching it at 008. Doesn't matter. I like buying strength. I like buying levels when levels are flipped, and I like buying breakouts of trends, downtrends. And right now, it's every time it keeps getting rejected. See, rejected, rejected. So you have to consume this is going to go down further, unless it finds strength. But right now, just watch. Storage J. I haven't heard that one in a long time. I used to watch this all over. Storage J. You want to hold 40 cents here. You want to hold 40 cents. But alright, this looks sus. I could see us doing this. Yeah. Hold 40 cents or expect to see high 20s. SEI we just did. SEI I'd be targeting, say I'd be targeting set bids 32 cents down to 28 cents for the retest of this breakout from September. Has not been retested, I think it pulls back. ILV, Illuvium, Flash, trading this. Oh man, that's sad. Yeah, I don't know, I can't, this is sad. That's all I got for you. Illuvium needs to get back above here. It needs to get back above 38 bucks. 30, make it 40, make it $40. Easy. Illuvium needs to get back above $40 for me to care about it. Until then, I don't know what it does here. I have no idea. Because it's at that all-time low, so you can't, there's no real target to even look for on the downside. It's almost like on the other end, if this was all-time highs, it's like in price discovery, it's in price discovery in the other direction. So I don't know. Unfortunately, I know this is a legit project, but no one cares about anything besides memes right now, and that's the crypto space. ArcBlock. This is nice. ArcBlock looks pretty manipulated. Needs to break this downtrend. Wouldn't be surprised if you saw a quick move down here into the 60s, and then that. If you're looking to get long, I would wait until either get a breakout of this downtrend, and we'll move this up actually. Either would buy above 175 or between 75 cents and $1, because this thing just keep doing this. Now this is at support, so you know you could look to start a position, but I don't know. You have to beat their alts could get crushed here in the next week before going up. I'm not trading S&P today, but the targets for S&P is 56.50 and 55.50. Oh wow, I'm going way over time here. Appreciate the likes, follows. I do this every morning, 7:30. Ooh, it's a nasty sell-off here. As long as Meta's above 525, fine. But if it starts falling below, I would be bearish. But it looks good. I would say it's going to come here at least before it goes back up. So if you're looking to get long, I would target 550 to 540 as an entry point. But it's going to take a couple days before it figures out what to do. Hey, it's Lillian, a crypto trader from Las Vegas. How's it going, Lillian? from Vegas. Oh wow, there's a lot of requests here. Appreciate the follows. Oh my. Shiba. What's a Shiba chart? We have an actual Shiba chart here. Shib. Yep. I'll ship stop out of this trade. I was in here. Alright. Damn. Alright, Shib's at support. Alright. Love this big strong move up in September. Has been consolidating. Really want it to be above this level. So I'd write this number down, 01 or quadruple 0175. Like that's where these kind of purple, these areas are. Need to see it break this downtrend. Because you have to assume until it breaks that it's going to be rejected every time. Hammer, 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 right? So right here, I could see it doing this. Like that. So maybe targeting the 16 to 15 unless this finds strength right now and pushes back above. So the TLDR here on SHIB is look to buy above 17 cents or below 16 cents. Between now and then is just noise. You're gonna get chopped up, and yeah, hell, you can go a little further. You can go down to 15. Yeah, between 16 and 15 or above 17. Everything in between, don't care. FedEx. FedEx is a messy chart. FedEx needs to hold 260, otherwise we're going down to 200. That's that. FedEx to be bullish again needs to get above 303. Back up here. But right now, this could stay. If this stays sideways here, cool. Like, I'm going to call this a boring zone. Everything in orange here I don't care about. But I am more inclined here to go down. If this goes down, I will be targeting low 200s for a long. Otherwise, this could just be doing this. We did storage day. I'm not going to trade. I'm not going to trade today. I'm not doing trades on TikTok. There's no upside for me of doing that. There are too many inexperienced traders, and no one should be taking trades on here. Peanut trending meme coin right now in Solana. Yeah, that's definitely being also manipulated. Hey, it really comes down to it. That is, with a meme like that, gotta go on TikTok, gotta go on Instagram and see if new videos are being created, because that needs to be, it needs to be trending like Mudang was, and it's a sad story. So I think it's more like, sure, you could say, hey, it's a like we're sticking up for the guy, which I get, but I'm more bullish on memes on happier stories. So I don't know. That one's hard to gauge. But it could be, that thing could go crazy. It all depends on how much the folks who are behind there want to manipulate that token. Solana, we are targeting one. Here we go, Solana. Unless Solana finds strength here, like I'm not interested until it comes down to 155 to 145. Like this pullback would be nice. If we get this pullback this week, the upside is much bigger when things start moving. I don't know if we get it, but I would love to get it between 155 and 145, because this was a nasty sell-off. Moonwell, thanks for the follows, everyone. I gotta wrap this up soon. Yeah, this look all right. This one's not a bad trade. I could argue a long here. However, like you're getting aggressive because it hasn't broken this downtrend yet. But I like this sweep. But if you were to be interested in this now, you have to get out if this falls below 75.075. Otherwise, yeah. Really don't want to lose this level. 078. Don't want to lose 078. We'll be much more comfortable looking to buy if there's a breakout here and this flips here and reclaims this level. This is a very key level. So remember this one. 084, call it 085, because this was support here. Support, support, fell back through, resistance, and now we're here. But if this loses 075, if this loses 075, then we could see like this, down to like 4 cents. It's in a tough spot. What platform are you using? This is just TradingView. This is a free application. DJT, yeah, that's going to be the last rug. That's the last grift, DJT. CrowdStrike. So CrowdStrike's hard because like CrowdStrike had, this is such a nasty sell-off that like I'd have to consider, like assume continuation here down. If CrowdStrike can hold 287, maybe it makes a push up here in the 340s, but it's like it's still got a long time before it starts making a move back up. Like it's just not going to shoot up unless there's some, you know, it wins a government contract or something. It's such a big bullish fundamental. As of right now, I would be leaning more towards the downside, especially if it loses 289, 286. But right now it's holding, so I just watch, but I think this is going down. CACC, Credit Acceptance Corporation, is that what this is? CACC is not in a good spot. $404 has been support. As long as it stays above 400, like every time it's bounced here for the last, 4 years. But this is a nasty sell-off. You need this to stay above here. It needs to stay up here. Otherwise, key point, inflection point, I'd be cautious. A lot of selling here. Should we pull some out even though we have taken a beating? Doge, I can't give you that specific advice. Doge is still gonna be fine. I think Doge was for buying between 15 and 14 cents here. Like this still looks strong. Doge, at some point is just gonna do this. Even if it does this a little more, fine. But dips are for buying on Doge. Thanks for the follows, thanks for the gifts. AVGO. Broadcom. Yo. Yeah, so Broadcom needs to get back above 175. This was a nasty sell-off here. I am bearish right now on Broadcom. Unless it finds strength to get back above this. I think you see 150s. 150s. Area of interest. Area of interest there, or area of interest up here. Flip 175, buy. Look for bids down in the 150s. But even down here, though, it's going to take a while for it to turn. John, what price are you talking about? Say the price. What price? I mean the one that's on the can, like the fact, like this, like that one, like that price. Price is on the can. It's a fact. It's a fact. No misinformation here. It's the obvious. Price is on the can. It's written. It's consistent. Very simple message that anyone can understand, right? VRA. VRA sad. I wouldn't care about VRA until it's back above up here 3. This. Need this. Otherwise, this needs to break this downtrend. I think this thing can keep doing this. Can keep seeing. Needs to at least at a minimum get back above here. 2.5. Like then we'll talk. Like that's also maybe an area of interest if it does this. But it needs to break this downtrend. Otherwise, you have to assume it's going to go down further. Sorry on that one, Rio. This one's tough too. Rio, if this doesn't find strength soon, I think this goes down to the 40s. Yeah. Where'd the thing just go? I lost my squiggle. Rio needs to find strength here. Like it needs to do this. Otherwise, it's coming down here for the 40s. It's just not in a good spot. It could bounce. I mean, it's finding some strength here. Yeah, RSI's all right. So if crypto bounces and alts get a boost, this will be fine here. But it's in a sus spot right now. Everyone in the storage, Jay. Is that they pushing marketing here? Stater? What's Stater? Oh my gosh, this thing just shot up. Yeah, this is. I don't know what this is. I'm guessing this is based on some type of announcement. Yeah, like strength. If this pulls back into the 40s, I think that's a buy. I have no idea about this project. It's hard to gauge because of just the move this thing just made. Like, this is the best case scenario. Something like this, that's great. This would be great. But the level now is here. Even a little higher. 48 cents. Don't want to be trading below 48 cents for a long time at all. That's your new level, your most important level. The longer it can stay above 48 cents, the better chance it has is pushing into all-time highs. SPY, we want target 50, 56, 56, 50, 55, 50. Everyone on the stream, remember there's an election tomorrow. Do not be greedy. There's going to be lots of volatility in both directions. If you are using leverage, you're very likely going to get stopped out. No FOMO. Ideally, we get pullbacks across the board. So I wouldn't consider entering a trade until Thursday. Let markets play out. Let them do what they're going to do. We have time. That's why charting is great, because it gives you opportunities to see the market from a different perspective and keep your FOMO in check. Storage A, again, we're just looking at this. Unless Storage A can hold 40 cents, I think it comes down to the 30s. Like, it needs to hold this level. I just don't like the RSI in these higher time frames. It needs to hold 40 cents. Yeah. FET. Yep. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at this. Last week. So price prediction on FET as of this point, 90s. 90s. And Ugh. I actually don't want to see the 90s because honestly, I'm at 6. We'll take one step at a time here, but yeah, we don't want to lose 88 cents, or even down here at 85. We don't want to lose the 80s, but I look at the 90s now as a target to entry. Sol's fine. Sol targeting 155 to 145 for bids on a pullback here. Don't want to trade Sol ever below 140 again. And I think we're at the bottom here. All right, it's top of the hour. I gotta jump. I'll be here tomorrow at, we'll do Dash. I saw that one too. Sorry, Dash and Gala, last two. Dash is a... Oof, this is so sad. I don't have great. Dash needs to get back above 25 bucks. I would not care about Dash until it's above $25. Because until then, this thing just keep grinding down. I don't know how far for how long, but $25 is your level to wait for it to push through and then look for a long. As of right now, it could bounce here, but it could see much more downside. There's no way to gauge. Gala. Bitcoin direction today, I don't know. I would like down before up. Gala is also sad, just like Illuvium. 2 cents, that was the level. Penny 5 here. Gala, I think, gonna come down. Gala's gonna do this. Gala's gonna come this sweep here. Gala's gonna go to a penny. That would be nice. Should I come down and sweep this here? If Gala goes down into the teens here, low teens, that'd be a buy for me. Either it holds 16016 or this thing's gonna go further down. Really the level to care about is 2 cents. If you're not long Gala, I would either wait to buy down to the 012, 013 area or wait till it gets back above 20.01 or 2 cents. Dude, FET target, he keeps spamming here, man. I just shed that. Look at FET's here as I'm targeting the 90s. The 90s, like FET down here. Below $1. And if it can't hold this, like much lower, like below $1, don't lose 85 cents. That's my FET target. I don't know. Okay. That's it. Appreciate the follows. And I'll be back tomorrow. Ondo's sad right now. Ondo's in a rough spot. Ondo needs to get back above 65 cents ASAP. Best case for Ondo is you got to push down into the 50s here and then moves back up like this into 65. But as of right now, I don't know. This could be pretty painful. Maybe not this far. I don't know. Maybe down to like here, 40s. Ondo needs to find strength very soon. Need to see demand here. Don't want to be below 50. If it starts falling below 55 cents, I'd be targeting the 40s. Cody, I heard that one in a long time. Cody, I think, starts falling in the bucket of the Dino coins. Cody's, I think, it's kind of sad. Cody, I think, does this. 5 cents? Even further? Yeah, 5 cents. Cody needs to break this downtrend. Either bounce right here, like hold 8 cents. Hold 8 cents. Or you're looking at 5 cents. Looking at down here. Yeah, Cody hold 8 cents or 5 cents, 6 cents. Solana targeting 155 to 145. Like the pullback. We get that pullback, will be the bottom before all-time highs. Okay, it's 9 o'clock. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to the morning show, Rise Up morning show on TikTok. They're live. I'll be back tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Eastern. As mentioned, remember there's an election tomorrow. Don't be greedy. Wait for the volatility to pass, especially if you're in crypto. Like 100%. Stay away from leverage. Spot is safer. There could be a lot of volatility, both sides. Don't try to catch falling knives. There'll be time to enter after once the noise is cleared. All right. Have a good day.